Some might ask, as I'm sure your trolls did, why Rahul Gandhi? You obviously indicated a political preference there.
I like Rahul Gandhi. I like him more and more in the last, I would say, since 2017-18, because I think that he has, to me, today in contemporary India, he's the only politician who is speaking about the most uncomfortable truths of our polity and our society, and he stands his ground. I mean, that man, he has, if there's anybody who's been more viciously trolled and abused than me, I would say it's Rahul Gandhi. And I think that he has stood his ground despite all of it. He has not, I mean, I'm sure as a politician, he makes his, and his team, I'm sure they have to, you know, make those adjustments. You have to do it in politics. But I think at the core of it, he's been talking about people's issues. He's been talking about the fabric of this nation. He's been talking about constitutional principles since 2017, 2018, and he has not budged from that. And I mean, not that I know him very well, but I've met him about maybe 3 times and in a way where I've spoken to him at length. And I have always admired the fact that it feels like he is a man whose politics is genuinely about, you know, including as many people as possible. He's inclusive, and he really does. It feels like his heart is in the right place. I like his communication in terms of, you know, what he's saying, and he's fearless. He pays the price for it, seemingly very, you know, like
but before the Bharat Jodo Yatra, where I think Yogendra Yadav had an interesting way to describe it. He said Rahul Gandhi has finally earned his inheritance. So before the Bharat Jodo Yatra, it could be said that Rahul Gandhi was a part-time politician. There was a lot of speculation on his going away on chutti every now and then. There was entitlement. There was dynasty. There is a whole history of the Congress party that is not, you know, not bathed in milk and honey. There is the emergency. So we can't also act as if Rahul Gandhi is, you know, comes from an angelic
the thing is,
context.
No, I don't think, I think that as a student of, you know, critical studies and literature,
it can't be a reduction.
I don't believe in hero worship at all. Everyone is a human being, including Mahatma Gandhi. I mean, everybody will have uncomfortable sort of things in their life and personality. But I do feel like it's not fair to blame Rahul Gandhi for the emergency. No, I mean, of course, the Congress... No, you're not saying that. But I'm just saying, like, there is a whole narrative. I mean, look, of course, Rahul Gandhi was born into privilege and entitlement. Nobody denies it, least of all himself. Or even Priyanka Gandhi, for that matter. I don't think they ever try to deny that privilege. But I never bought that whole narrative around Rahul Gandhi about that entitlement, being a Shehzada and Pappu and everything that followed from it, because it felt disingenuous. Because it felt to me like he was being discredited even before anything began, in that sense. And it felt like a negative advertising campaign. I think that we are a feudal society. Everyone benefits if they are born in privilege. I know I have. Of course. As a person
who has privilege benefits.
As a person who was born in the upper middle classes and more importantly in the English educated, generationally English educated classes, I have no right to pretend like Rahul Gandhi has privilege, but I don't. So I think what is more important than the accident of your birth is how you use that privilege. And to me, I think Rahul Gandhi is using his privilege, at least now in the last few years, in the best way possible for him.
So let me ask you
as a politician.